3.
Jackery's at 12%. And the fans is
Something.
just about 4/5 of the way charged. Hey, the back seat cup holders hold it pretty decently. They can.
Yeah, I was surprised and happy about that.
Didn't reply. Silence is gold, and it was time she learned that. First, she hit me with a foul. I go, Class 6. Are you serious? You're being so dramatic. This is childish. Then came the desperation. Let's talk, please. Don't do this. I didn't mean it. I crashed at my buddy Kyle's for a bit, locked down a new apartment, and went full ghost mode. Changed passwords, cut her off my credit card. Gave her parents the heads up that tuition was now their problem. It felt like deleting old files off a hard drive. Clean, necessary, satisfying. Freedom hit different. No more draining energy on a one-sided relationship. A month later, mutual friends told me she was spiraling, struggling with car payments, dropping classes, couch surfing. Her parents told her to grow up before moving back home. I felt nothing. Now here she was, pounding on my door in the middle of the night, somehow tracking down my new address. I opened the door wearing designer pajamas, looking better than I ever had when we were together. She looked wrecked, skinny, tired, all that confidence she used to flex. Gone. Please, she said, voice breaking. I've changed. I miss you. I messed up. I just stared, unmoved. Yeah, you did. Can we try again? I'll prove it to you. You're my priority now. Priority, I repeated, tilting my head like I was genuinely confused. What are you talking about, Melissa? You stopped being on my radar a long time ago. I don't even remember what it felt like to care. She broke down crying, begging, throwing out empty promises that she'd be different, that she'd change. But I felt like the weight had already been lifted, and she was the only one still holding on. You should go, I said, my voice calm, almost bored. There's nothing for you here. Not anymore. I closed the door on her sobbing. Not my problem anymore. And damn, it felt good. Freeing. Like dropping a weight I didn't know I was carrying. A few weeks later, I met someone new. A real one. Genuine, thoughtful.
Hey Kelly, good to see you.
She says I'm a priority, and she means it. Shows it every day. Game changer.
We stick in Tulare County area only.
Started showing up in places I might be. Texting me from random numbers after I blocked her old one. Desperation looks bad on anyone.
Central
Last I
Valley
heard,
next
she
time.
dropped out of school and moved back home. Her life a mess. Mine better than ever. Funny how it works. She thought I was replaceable. Turns out she was. And now she gets to live with that. Like, follow and share. This revenge. What the...
Hey guys, nice to see all of you here. I hope all of you are having a good day so far.
We don't need any.
We're on the clock, working for DoorDash, just waiting for orders to be sent our way. I'm physically tired, mentally tired, but emotionally I'm doing pretty good.
You guys want to hear something funny?
How are you doing?
Doesn't even shower after all the skiing. Don't stand downwind. When she spreads her legs, oh, don't stand downwind.
She's hilarious.
Okay, so let's fix that.
Yeah. Oh, Marbella, I'm sorry you're not having a good day. If I could give you advice on how to handle it, I'm happy to do so. Oh, 122 subscribers, that's pretty good. I almost wonder if the screw needs tightening or something. Trying to get my phone mount set up, guys, so just bear with us for a moment.
What the hell are these other holes for? They're not even...
They don't do anything?
Yeah, they're not even for use.
I don't understand that either.
Yeah, see, when it's in here, it's supposed to be pushing up against this to stop it.
That's confusing.
I might have to just glue that bitch shut. So where was it? Right here?
Yeah, right about there. love you, Mom. Aw, thank you, Soup. That's kind of you to say.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
All right, baby. Think of me.
Stay sexy. What was that?
I just said think of me.
Oh.
Trying to be
The
funny.
joy.
Oh, well, I'm very, very sorry for your loss, Marbella. I don't know what it's like to lose a parent, but I know what it's like to lose family. That means a great deal. And my heart hurts for you, honey. I'll keep you in my prayers, as well as everyone else who loved and knew your dad. Nice to see that a few of you guys are here. I'm just tired, but hoping today will be busier for work. People still are not ordering as much DoorDash as they used to, but I'm hoping and praying that work will pick up soon. That's funny. Imagine how rough of a childhood memory it must have been for Arnold Schwarzenegger to have to learn how to spell his name. I imagine that was very frustrating. I know I had trouble with my name, and mine was not near as long. I appreciate all of you guys who are here, whether you stop by just one time or if you keep stopping by whenever I'm live. I appreciate all you guys, and I hope that whatever you're going through will be easier for you to handle, and that you'll find the help and local support that you need to get through whatever painful or stressful things that you're having to face right now. I'm facing the loss of a few family members over the years, and I miss them just as much today as right after they died. And I still cry about it a little bit every day if I let myself. So I'm no stranger to grief and that kind of a pain. So I will definitely be praying for you, Marbella. Oh, Michael, your grandpa called you gay. Well, if it was in a mean, abusive way, then that sucks. But if it was like a joke, like if it's a family joke that you guys are in on, I just think some jokes are only okay if everyone's in on it. Hey Luna, good to see you again. Hey Thomas, I do see that you sent a couple more songs. Unfortunately, we left that phone at home today, but when we're home, we'll for sure play them. Like I said, I'm just physically beat, but trying to hold on to hope that things will get better. And I got my pain meds right here. Any fellow cannabis enthusiasts, whether it's for recreation or medicine, I'd like to hear from you and compare notes with you guys, what you like. I feel like that's how Sadie would do it. Just tearing it up. So cute. Those eyes.
What does the cow say?
Alright, you guys are in for a treat. Look at them shoulders. Dang it.
I don't mean to brag, but I kind of have guns. Kind of. My father was in the Navy for 4 years, and he's served on the aircraft carriers, working on the planes. All the electronical components, he was responsible for maintaining those. And because he was on an aircraft carrier for 4 years, he's lost a little over half of his hearing. But thankfully the government recognized that it was their fault. So he gets partial disability and hearing aids that help. I just have the utmost respect for anyone who was willing and able to put their lives on the line to save us here. Only people that run into life-threatening situations to save others should be the ones that society celebrates. Not a bunch of stupid, spoiled, pampered, whiny little bitch asses who catch a pig skin and they get hundreds of thousands of dollars. Or, oh, they get to kick this ball with black and white hexagonal patterns and they get hundreds of thousands of dollars. Our emergency responders and all of our military should be the ones making the big bucks. Oh, a song about the California fires, and that will be a good one. Well, Eric, unfortunately the tips were not the best, but we did get some today, so not completely discouraging. Hey Fred, it's good to see you. We're hanging in there. Big Fred wants to hear from you directly and how you're doing.
What's up, yo? I'm sore. My left shoulder is getting worse.
We both have mirrored shoulder pain. It seems really random. This shoulder has been acting really fucky. If I lay on my back in bed, like certain positions, it just hurts. Like something is getting pinched or rubbed that shouldn't be. And his other shoulder is giving trouble, so mirrored shoulder trouble. It's pretty funny. But we're hanging in there. Just hoping work gets busy, so it'll be worth being out here. It's an unexpectedly warmer day today, so I'm gonna have to switch out my winter clothes for my warmer weather clothes pretty soon. I don't know about you guys, but with our living situation, I can't keep all of my clothes in one spot. I have to put them away for the different seasons. I basically have two main wardrobes, spring/summer and fall/winter. And it takes a full day of work for me with my limits to do that wardrobe switch. But when it's all said and done, it feels amazing and I feel productive and organized. So on our next off day, I'm going to be doing that. And but for right now, we're just hoping to get work. Oh, you pulled a muscle in your chest. Oh shit. Pulled chest muscles are not an easy pain to ignore. I remember when I was younger and I was really first trying to get healthy, I overdid the chest press machine where you gotta try to bring it in. You know, it really works the upper body. I couldn't give proper hugs for a while because the muscles themselves hurt. And I've never forgotten that pain. But thank you for the kind compliments. I've been eating better, making myself try to go to sleep a little earlier, trying to make myself laugh at things more than getting upset, and it's a process. It just like working out. The more you do it, the easier it gets. As long as you do it properly, you can work out incorrectly and actually hurt yourself. And I think it's a really good analogy of life. You can practice doing whatever with the intent of improving, but if you don't do it correctly, there will be no improvement. So if you're trying something because you have an end goal that you need to meet, but your means to reach it are not working, sometimes you have to just rethink your angle on how you're handling whatever you're dealing with. That is so cute. We recently watched Moana 2, and it was really good. And one of the new characters was saying, basically, try to solve the problem a different way. There's always a different way. And so if you're trying the same things over and over again, hoping for life to get better, that's the definition of insanity. You got to change things up if things are not changing with your continued repetition of the same behaviors and choices. Hello, Christian. Why are you looking upset? Something wrong, dude? I'm not in the military, but my father was in the Navy. And I respect and support everyone who's willing to risk their life to protect us here at home. Hey, Hong Kong, it's great to see you. Yeah, I only got the one tattoo. I'm dying to get a second one, but we have to get financially settled first. My next tattoo is going to be a phoenix, like the one in Harry Potter. And it'll be a good reminder for me to not be afraid of burning, because out from the ashes, you start anew. I need the window cracked open a bit more.
You mean syrup?
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Nature's...
Lower it all the way. Stop with the inch game. Just stick it in already.
There. Where we are, it's almost 70 degrees out. Kind of overcast. A light wind. It's comfortable. I wasn't expecting it to get this warm though, so I'm wearing fuzzy, warm lined shoes. Just have to not wear them while we're in the car.
Alright guys, here's something y'all needed here.
The devil isn't attacking you because you are weak. He is attacking you because you are a threat. Because there is something powerful inside you. Thieves don't break into empty houses. The enemy couldn't take you out. So he's trying to wear you down. But don't you dare give in. Because the tide is about to turn in your favor. God sees your struggles. He knows your heart. He knows you're tired, but he is not done with you yet. Put him first. Trust him. Even when you can't see the way forward, he is making a way for you. He is with you. He is for you. And he is working all things together for your good. Keep moving forward because your breakthrough is closer than you think. If you believe it, say amen in the comments. Stay strong. Stay
That's what I'm
faithful.
praying.
Your time is coming.
No, it's really good.
The cat started
The
copying him.
Feneroni?
Okay,
That sounds fun.
the cat started mimicking.
They are very, very social. What does Peneroni taste like, Dank? I imagine it would be... Well, penne makes me think of pasta, and Peroni makes me think of pepperoni, so like a pizza flavor, I guess? She gonna tattoo while I'm waiting, maybe of a clock. That would be fun. Get the melting clock by Salvador Dali. That's how it feels. Time is melting into a big stressful blur where all the traumas kind of meld together, kind of like a color scale. One color fading into the next. And look how curly this hair is that I just got out of my head. Okay, this is not the best lighting. I need like a white. This is how curly my hair is. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it, baby? If you log in and look. My hair is super curly. And if you guys can see it, let me know. Okay, you can see it. Yeah, that's how curly my hair is. I look at the end. It's like a little spring. Hey, Deb, Mike, good to see you. Hope things are going well for you.
What this guy is saying is, do you guys believe that there used to be 13 months? The math is there for 13 months to be in a full year. So long as every month is 28 days long.
That's weird. I never really
And that
thought
would
of
mean that every month would start on Monday and it would end on a Sunday.
That would be super convenient.
And it also makes sense because even in grade school, primary, I remember, okay, so if you think of it, some of the months literally say what month they are, although it's not correct. Because like Sept is 7,
Yeah.
although that's not the 7th month. October is 8, but that's not the 8th month.
That is a really interesting point.
Yeah. Well, this guy goes on to it. I'll play it.
Earth rotates around the sun once a year. And in that one rotation, there are 365 little rotations representing one day. per
Well, tell your
rotation.
girl that I will be praying for her foot to feel better.
365 with one large
I've
rotation.
never broken anything, so I don't know what that feels like. But I imagine it's very, very painful. Dev Mike's little girl broke her foot riding the neighbor's horse.
Representing one day per little rotation, equating to 365 with one large rotation. And 365 divided by 28 is 13. So you mean to tell me that we could equally split a year into 13 equal months, every month having 28 days. The beginning of the month
was the 11th month because December would be the 10th, November would be the 9th, October would be the 8th, September would be the 7th. So January is the 11th, February is the 12th, and March is the 13th, the last month of the year. In the beginning of the year is the spring equinox, when everything begins to start growing and renewing, and life begins to flourish. Wouldn't it make sense that that would be the beginning of the year? And not December? I don't know, what do y'all think? So
Damn. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, she's accident prone. That sucks. In some aspects, I can be accident prone if I'm not careful. So I can understand that. I'll pray that she recovers fully and quickly. DoorDash, get busy.
It's crazy how it's only been a month and Trump supporters are already regretting their vote. We told you so.
Who did? Who regretted? That's fake news. We've been making signage for more than 15 years. All these signs are ULC certified. Our QC will check all the details of each order before we back the signs. That's very tremendous. We're gonna expect the quantity and the thickness of a...
Throw me a freaking bone here. I'm the boss.
You might want to turn those off when you're streaming. Or do what I was saying last time and actually turn on Don't Disturb mode. Because that's loud as fuck for the viewer.
Okay, I'll do that next time.
Matter of fact, I'll even show you how loud it is.
Okay, I do hear how it's loud. I'll fix that the next time I stream. I see there's two of you.
One was me.
Something to share with this group you did not tell us about?
Yes, we heard.
Wasn't there? But we heard from someone else. But what was the big announcement that you had?
In a discovery that was so shocking that even seasoned agents were left speechless, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, has just uncovered a shocking secret that was hidden within Goldberg's extravagant estate. How come they went on a raid on the property of the legendary actress?
She's not legendary. Not in my eyes.
First and foremost, why has the general public never been made aware of the truth? We have been led to believe that we knew everything there is to know about Goldberg, but the evidence that they have just discovered completely contradicts our assumptions. It was so quiet in the neighborhood that surrounded Goldberg's extravagant estate that you could hear the leaves gently brushing against the pavement. The neighborhood was illuminated by the dim glow of early morning streetlights. Nevertheless, that tranquility was shattered this morning by the roaring of engines, the hurried footsteps of people, and a tension that was so thick that it could be cut with a knife. The sun
Something to share with this group you did.
It's 1 watt, but it's still something.
Hey.
1 watt?
It all adds up.
So you're comparing abortion to the Holocaust?
Absolutely, I am. In fact, it's worse. It's worse.
It's really not. I don't.
It's 45 million babies. It's nearly 8 times worse than the Holocaust. What's the moral difference between a small baby in the womb and a grown Jew who was killed at Auschwitz? What's the moral difference? One is older?
Is a person?
What species is the baby in the womb?
It's a human, but
Therefore, they should have human rights.
No! So you're comparing abortion to the Holocaust?
Absolutely, I am.
So you can actually save.
He's right, you're not.
Hmm.
Okay, someone has a fursona. Or they're trying to be Predator.
Makes me think of Predator.
I only say fursona because I see meow right there. Like I would like it if you did it. But fucking just seeing it randomly on TikTok, that's so out of fucking left pocket. Almost makes me not want to open up TikTok out and about.
That's funny. I love them.
It's funny, it's just the only downside is, you know, my take on it. They could swap that out for anything else and then anyone else.
That's very true.
Just don't.
That's funny.
See what it says about me. Doesn't show food obsessive. 2 are enough. 2 what?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Good kisser, moody, cute smile.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Three years ago to the day, I raced and tied with a male actor. So you're telling me that guys don't like it when they just go up to them, pull it on their pants, start sucking? Listen to me, I'm not okay with that. I won't do that shit. One, two, three.
The kid pointing and laughing. I love that. That's quite an interesting reaction. Oh no.
What was that little dance move we did at the end?
He's gonna dance the fear away.
One, two, three.
Sonic, I am so sorry I brought you into this racist asshole. You know what a French kiss is, right? You know what an Australian kiss is? Same thing.
Smooth. That's a perfect audio for that. Adorable.
Holy abs.
That's impressive.
Holy ass hair too. Holy shit, dude.
She probably is perfectly healthy. No
Makes me think of
diseases.
Ben Wyatt, dog.
Aww.
Makes me think of Ben Wyatt in Step Brothers. Lifts up his shirt, obviously a body double. I haven't had a carb since 2009 or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah. That sounds right.
attitude or not, her dude is gonna be there to stay. Which I've never heard of someone having enough suck power to do that. Do a straw.
That's just weird.
I would laugh. I hope there's someone that's like, do it with the chunky, and I imagine like a peanut going through and shooting through and like making her cough and. I'm not talking. Yeah. Love you.
I love you more. Yep.
Slash disagree that the Make America movement, Make America Great movement, again, that movement, is a cult.
No. Why don't you explain to me and the audience what is a cult?
Of course. Okay. Do you know any characteristics of a cult?
Sure. I mean, you could take the Jonestown death cult, of which there was a charismatic leader that constantly lied people, and they took them out of everyday normal life and leads them towards ostracization and cutting off of family ties. Am I getting closer to
Hey, John, good to see you. Yeah, I'm not ready for the summer heat.
You're actually getting
I'm praying we get raptured before it.
political party, so maybe next time we're safe.
Long way. Peanut butter jelly, long way.
Want to have an AI?
Yo, can I speak to the manager? Where is he? Oh, Mikey. Yeah, I was having some trouble with my EBT card. I was trying to swipe my noodles, but it's not like letting me. Do you know why?
I'm smelling the sweaty boots.
I just have the one. Oh, it's hard to show. Okay. Just the
You
one,
could tilt it
but
down.
I'm intending to get a couple of more with time. He has the other half of the tattoo on his same arm, so our pieces connect. And we got that a few months after we got married.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna like hot glue gun that shit or something.
Oh,
That.
okay.
Genie of the Lamb. Genie of the Lamb by Andrew Rogers.
Hey, Chechi, it's good to see you. And a big hug to you also. Well, thank you guys.
TikTok and search Princess. Wait, what's the word? Princess, where are you? Where are you? What a Bob?
We've been waiting for work for a good while now. So prayers for work to pick up would be nice right now. So cute. I love when they sleep like they pay the bills.
How about sleeping like that?
Oh, that's such a cute derp. Is it a dog or a cat?
Ma'am, that is not ladylike.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. It's nap time right now.
It's like a soft pillow that molds to you.
Oh, that's adorable. I love that. It's a happy dog.
Suspects by surprise. Which is he does have 10 pounds. 10? Well, I'm really worried. Since then, both of you also large amount of cash. I'm sorry, you didn't see that. It's clearly an ongoing operation, which was well organized. How much money is that? It's about $700 grand. It's a pretty good haul. As I say, it's a good day for the citizens of Albuquerque when we can put this big a dent in the local drug trade. But that's unusual, isn't it? That kind of cash. It's not the most we ever done. It's easy money until we catch you. Well, just say the word and I'll take you on a ride along. You can watch us knock down a meth lab. Get a little excitement in your life. All right.
Ceramic coating companies.
Annie.
Yeah, you don't want to fight him. You will lose.
Those who do not know pain don't know true peace. Or, hold on a minute. Yeah, those who don't know pain don't know true peace.
Oh, that's adorable.
I can travel all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. No, we're not doing.
I saved them. I got this for sure.
How did you do it? I didn't do anything. We're not mad at you. We just need to know what you did. Why are you always blaming me? Chris, you did a
separate. You must have added something. What was it? I don't know if I can even remember. I mean, I wasn't paying that much attention, and there was all this other stuff going on. And I'm not sure why I tell you if you're not going to give me credit. What? This is a big contest. Big enough for the three of us. So, either we split the credit 3 ways, or I'm not top. You are picking the wrong guys to mess with, Reese. Yeah. Let's tell. And he won't tell us what he did unless we give him credit for it. It's so unfair. All he did was just read comic books, and we've been working on it for weeks. What is it you want me to do, Malcolm? Force him to tell us. Wait a minute. Seems to me if Reese fixed your experiment, he should get some credit. What? No. He doesn't even know why it works. I have been working for 20 years without knowing why. Give Reese the credit. What's that? Ah, the stink of failure. Okay, Reese, we give up. Just tell us what you did and we'll give you credit. Okay? Just sign this. Reese is a full partner in this experiment and is entitled to a full share of the credit because without his help, this would have been impossible. Outwitted by a dumbass. Everything seems to be in order. All right, Reese, tell us what you did.
Well, Hong Kong, there's
I have no idea.
few deliveries because few people can afford to get deliveries. They've had to tighten their wallets and start picking up their own orders because they can't afford DoorDash. And so we're praying that with the $5,000 tax refund Trump's going to be sending out, that'll encourage a lot of people to start getting delivery orders again, and then business will get busier for us, hopefully. But we're always waiting for work. It's just, that's all we can do, just wait. And chatting with you guys is a way to help me not get so bored through the day, and to make sure that I don't fall back into my comfort zone of being antisocial. Doing these live streams and chatting with you guys is helping me not fall back into that.
Triceps. Hey, no one likes math. Sorry. It's okay. So, what you do next? Start playing with the ball.
Your company gave you $30 DoorDash certificate. It's $34 for 2 Egg McMuffin breakfast from McDonald's. So yeah, good point. Yeah. Everything is overpriced, and when you have to pay more for groceries, usually getting your orders delivered is one of the first things that has to be cut from the budget. It's rough. We're just hanging in there hoping it gets better. If any of you have money that you don't need and you have no plans for and you want to help someone, every penny sent my way would be very much appreciated. I have a link to my Cash App and my PayPal in the description of this live stream. I don't want to sound like I'm begging, but we honestly, we could greatly use all the help that we're given. But we mostly just ask that you pray for work to get busy so we can earn our keep. Well, the thing about that, Michael, is it's our only way of income right now. We had to live on the credit card when COVID first started up. And then my husband's social security number and identity got stolen. And the thief worked in the town we live in, did a bad job, and ruined my husband's working name, where we live. And we don't know who did it, and we probably never will, because, long story short, this thief worked at a Vallarta supermarket, and we went there to try and figure out who this thief was, but they gave us absolutely no info.
Technically, we weren't entitled to it.
And so his name and identity got stolen and ruined. So even though he's very qualified for all types of different jobs, employers are not giving his applications a second look because his name's been ruined and they don't know that it was a thief. It just looks like he was a bad worker. And we both have physical problems with our backs, but mine is much worse. I am full on unable to just get a job. I require constant, unhindered access to medical cannabis like this. Otherwise, the back pain I feel, it truly cripples me, and I need a walker to move. And it feels like glass cutting me apart on the inside with every movement. With this, my muscle relaxer and my prescription NSAID all taken at the same time, I do regain the ability to walk, but only limited amounts, both in distance and amount of time. So I can't just get a job. I can't just do a job online because this slows my mind. And it's either be slower minded but not in pain and able to actually interact with people, or be literally crippled in pain wishing to die. I'd rather be slow and happy.
What the fuck, dude? Anyways, one of the most valuable positions in a sign company is
What the fuck,
You
dude?
just said that to me. That was great.
What the fuck, dude?
That's fucking.
That's hilarious. Oh, it's $28 to just get vodka from Safeway, but to get it delivered, it's $40. Yeah, saving that.
Or you can make it yourself.
$12.
Or you can make it. You can make it yourself and save even more money. Potato vodka.
True. But yeah, $12 is enough of a difference to make a lot of people decide to just go pick up their order themselves. And it's rough. We want to get better employment, but I am only able to handle helping my husband as the co-pilot
Passenger princess.
slash passenger princess. I hold every order in my lap so that it won't fall or spill, because there are a lot of asshole drivers where we live, and at least 3 times every day we are almost in an accident because of another driver. So I hold the order so that when we have to swerve unexpectedly, everything will go flying. And this man is the one that does all the driving and customer interaction. So we work as a team to make our living, and we're just praying for work to get busier, because doing DoorDash is all that we can do at the moment. We have no other options. We do local pet sitting, but just like cutting back on deliveries, a lot of people have had to cut back on vacations, and that just leaves a lot less work for us to do. And so we're truly struggling. And again, I don't like to sound like a beggar, but every penny sent our way would be very appreciated. But mostly, please just pray that DoorDash gets busier so that we can have more orders to do, so we can make enough money on our own to make a living, instead of having to bust our asses doing this for a ridiculously small amount of pay, and needing food stamps, and needing to be taken in by my parents for free. We pay our rent for them by helping out with keeping the house clean, and they know that we can't afford to actually pay rent, so we came to that agreement. And I'm thankful for my parents, but I am weary of depending on my parents for help all the time. All because of an identity thief ruining my husband's name. But all we can do is keep going and praying. A pink frosted donut.
That's how you know they're like, hell
That's
yeah.
great. Go to the IRS. Huh. Oh, well, thank you, Hong Kong. I really appreciate that. I've had people talk shit about my gap. Because, yeah, I do have a gap. But that's because I have sleep apnea, and the oral mouth guard that I was given broke. I grind my teeth in my sleep from stress, and I broke a plastic 2-part mouth guard that was meant to hold my lower jaw forward, and it also had little metal prongs to kind of help keep my teeth where they were. Well, when I broke it the first time, I thought, okay, we'll see if they can fix it. I broke it 2 nights later. And so I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to Walmart and get the little Dentic anti-grinding mouth guards that you boil in water and then you mold it to your teeth. I've been doing that for the last couple of years now, and it allowed the gap to occur. And sometimes I do have a bit of a lisp, especially if I got dry mouth. But other than that, it doesn't really impact me. It just kind of sucks when people say negative things about it, because it's not something I chose. We don't have a car new enough to do ride sharing. They require that the vehicle you use is no older than 8 or 10 years old. And we're having to borrow my parents' 2012 Veloster.
I think so.
Yeah, a car that's way older than the cutoff point. So ride sharing, we can't do it. We'd have to get a new car to qualify. So DoorDash and local pet sitting and my earnings through YouTube ads and your guys' donations, that's all that we got going on. So it's rough. Hey, Hot Dog Water, it's good to see you again. I feel tired. Life is just ridiculous, but gotta keep going. We've been bored just sitting most of our work shift today. Only a handful of orders and we've been out for several hours. And I'm beginning to feel a headache, but trying to keep a good mindset, and it's not easy. Otherwise, I'm stable, just worn out. I feel like Bilbo Baggins when he said he feels like butter scraped over too much bread. I feel it in my soul now at 34. Also, fun fact, in the Tolkien Hobbit lore, hobbits are not considered adults until after they've been 35. 36 years old is when they count them adults. Away? And I'm 34 and I agree with that assessment. And I hope you guys are doing better, and I want to know how you all are doing. That's good. But for real though, I'm here to live chat with you guys. And if none of you can chat with me, I really don't have a reason to be live. So if you're able to, I need interaction with you guys.
Say something, donate, do something, chat. But at the same time, that's why I give you this so you can write down material. Someone can really move their hips. It's a great cosplay. I'll give them that.
Must be nice to have a healthy back and hips.
No, it's mostly all about confidence.
No, I'm saying it must be nice to have a healthy back and hips.
I wouldn't know.
So she can do all that.
I'm all like, I wouldn't know. Mine's messed up too.
Yeah.
Not as severe.
True. Oh my gosh. That looks...
I see your hair.
That does look like mine.
That lady over there in that red
Fiesta.
I got a 40 in my Ford Fiesta. I want to bang you, but your friends won't let you.
So some cool things I've discovered lately. I know some random facts, like, for instance, the term hamburger, they call it hamburger because it was invented in Hamburg, Germany. They were the first to do it, and immigrants from there came to America and brought with them that idea, and they called it the hamburger because it's from Hamburg. Just like calling the Philly cheesesteak sandwich the Philly cheesesteak sandwich. And a lot of people don't know that fact. And another thing is people with ADHD and ADD, we can hear electricity. If I stand next to an outlet, I can hear the current. And when I ask anyone else if they hear it, he will hear it too, because he's also got the same issues as me. But perfectly sane, normal people apparently don't hear electricity normally, but I hear it almost non-stop. Another interesting thing is dang it, I had something but I lost it. Can't really think of any other fun facts right now. My thoughts are like bees, and my mind is a beehive, and I'm trying to lock on to just one bee or one train of thought. But they're all too busy moving for me to latch on to one. What does electricity sound like? Well, it's kind of like a piercing whine, like a whiny electric sound. With some devices you'll hear it a lot more than with others, but I also noticed that I can easily hear the sound of street lights, like if I'm right under them, because those usually can be pretty loud if you're in a quiet area. But I'm sure you could look up videos on it being made louder so you can actually hear it. I never looked it up for myself though, because I always knew, oh, I can hear electricity, and people think that's weird. It's just because my brain's wired different than everyone else, and so is my husband's. We both are on the autism spectrum. We both have ADHD, anxiety, depression, and we both have lost many people that we loved, and it hurts still. And so we're the two halves of one whole being. And I'm thankful that I found a man that actually shares a lot of my problems, so he understands.
It smells like someone got a fish fillet. Honestly, it doesn't even smell that bad.
No, it doesn't. Fish sounds pretty good right now. If you ever seen the show Supernatural, that if you look up the angel radio sound, it's that high-pitched whiny tone. That's kind of what I hear.
Imagine a flashbang sound. The sounds.
Oh yeah, like in movies.
Not the but the disorientation afterwards of it.
Yeah.
When we have the urge to punch somebody in the face, check for witnesses.
Check for witnesses. That's great. I love that. Oh, thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. I'm on Facebook, but I mostly just use it to check up on my family and friends who don't live nearby, and to look at memes and stuff.
The right way to eat a baby bottom pot.
Oh, another fun fact. I've known this one for a while, but jumping spiders are so much better designed than we humans are, that the females can do the dirty one time with one male, and she can lay multiple clutches of multiple eggs whenever she decides to let the union actually happen. There's a special chamber in the female that stores the baby gravy, and then when she feels safe enough to lay the eggs and start her family, she allows that mix to happen, and then she'll get really, really big, pregnant, and then she'll lay all her eggs and she'll look thin.
Hers.
And she'll guard her eggs until they have hatched. And them being able to hold on to it for up to a year after doing it is pretty remarkable.
Hey, there's some crazy girls that'll hold on to that stuff for a year. A little jar of baby gravy. A little mason jar.
These hot dog rolls are being spanked. It's not that they were naughty, they just paid extra for this.
Sadly, we have not been that busy today. We've only had a handful of orders and we've been out for many hours. We're averaging like one order every hour, 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not been very good, but we're hoping it gets better.
While these hot dog rolls are being spanked, it's not that they were naughty, they just paid extra for this. Two bitch-slapping arms form two lines of dough while simultaneously teaching the dough its place. Multigrain bread is made from several ingredients, such as flaxseed, buckwheat, soy, and multigrain bread. This protective grill prevents any ingredients from crawling back up the container to escape their fate. The recipe calls for a half a ton of flour, which is locked inside with the other mix-ins, forcing them to become friends as bread or die as a burnt pile. We begin by finding the best carb coffin that we can for our bread. These giant troughs are the perfect place for the dough to rise and to pay respect to the loaves that have fallen before us. The dough rising normally takes hours, but thanks to television magic, only takes seconds. I wish I could have done the same thing with my divorce proceedings. This huge mixer kneads the dough just like I need a better divorce lawyer.
I wonder if he's going through a divorce.
When the dough finally gets super goopy, an officially mustached man scoops the dough into a large tub. The dough is afraid of heights and urinates on itself just a little bit as it's dumped onto a slide.
Oh, that's good.
Then it's on to the batter bitch slapper. Two bitch slapping arms form two lines of dough while simultaneously teaching the dough its place.
That is good. Was this on TikTok or YouTube?
Hmm?
TikTok or YouTube?
TikTok. The common phrase, "Hey, pass me a bowl of bread, why don't you?" The dough balls are sprinkled with powdered anime to infuse them with optimism before they're whipped by a drawbridge stolen from the Legends of the Hidden Temple. Then the bread is flattened in pancakes. Our editor screwed up with our footage again. The dough is then rolled to teach an invaluable skill in case an enemy sniper opens fire. The dough is rolled to the perfect size to fit into these molds that are shaped to the exact size of the exact size of exactly rolled out dough. We see them making bread for kids' meals. These bread is flattened into pancakes because our editor screwed up with our footage again. The dough is then rolled to teach an invaluable skill in case an enemy sniper opens fire. The dough is rolled to the perfect size to fit into these molds that are shaped to the exact size of the exact size of exactly rolled out dough. Here we see them making bread for kids' meals. These smaller portions of carbs will be shipped out to fast food restaurants around the country for use in their kids' meals. If a loose nut or bolt lands in the batch, it will ship with toy included. These machines were originally created for a German metal band's music video from the mid-2000s. Meanwhile, these hot dog rolls are being spanked. It's not that they were naughty, they just paid extra for this. The hot dog pieces must not touch one another, so Wolverine from the X-Men helps in separating them. Well, that was weird. Back to the multi-grain bread. Perhaps through magic, the dough rises to fill the entire mold. Then the dough is baked at 420 degrees for about weed joke minutes.
I love that. Weed joke.
A vacuum system gives the loaves a good sucking, and then they're placed into a large conveyor where they're sucked off. Bread traffic is then directed across the bread highway, which is notoriously awful traffic because of all the bread tourists and loaves of bread driving like they're the most important loaf of bread on the road. Then it's on to the slicer, which is the best thing since, I feel like I had a good analogy for this. It's the best thing since, it's the best thing since bread that you don't need to slice yourself. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Sliced loaves are now packaged and ready to hit store shelves. Just in time for you to go to the store and realize
It seems like it, yeah.
that specific kind of bread you like.
Oh, I've been live for almost an hour and a half, so approaching my cutoff point anyways, so that makes it less frustrating. Spend the last 10 minutes talking about whatever you want to talk about, man. Or if anyone joins in, I am going to be cutting the stream in a few minutes because I am tired. And I'm trying to make myself only stream for an hour and a half at a time so I don't overdo it and tire myself out. I have a unhealthy pattern of going and continuing on with whatever task I'm doing until I literally can't do it anymore. And then I'm too burnt out the next day to do it again. So keeping it to an hour and a half long segments is what I need to do. But I am also at the same time trying to go live more often each day. So each day is different. Some days I feel perfectly fine and able to handle going live a bunch. But other days not so much. But I'm trying to be more active while also not pushing myself too far. But yeah, it's not a good feeling because when you reach a certain level of tired, you can't do anything. You have to rest and recuperate. But since you're here, is there anything going on in your life that you would like prayer for? Any struggles you got going on that you could use some encouragement about? I see a few more of you have joined. I am trying to be active and actually chat with you guys here. So if you can interact with me in the chat window and actually talk to me, that would be great. Well, Jacob, I'll keep praying for you then. We could always use prayer too. This life is not what I thought it would be, but it is what it is. That's a good point, Jacob.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
There's no points in education
They don't do
anymore.
anything.
There's no point in it now. Tell me. I don't ever remember using the quadratic formula for any life experiences.
I sure as hell never did.
I never once had to be like, okay, wait, is that there spelled with this or oh, autocorrect, okay. Is it there, or there? Autocorrect knows. When you're done with the sentence, it'll literally actually correct it for you. If it knows if it's like possessive or if it's a place or if it's ownership.
Yeah, it's pretty smart.
So with phones nowadays, seriously, there really is no point to the education system in America.
I know I didn't benefit much from it. I never ever used what I learned in school for daily life. But yeah, they definitely should have been defunded years ago. I'm just praying that all the creepy, evil teachers trying to confuse children will be let go with harsh contempt by everyone who ever knew them. Should have had him when Clinton was in office. Yeah, I don't remember back then, but I can definitely say now that, like my husband's saying, education through the system is not beneficial. It's just a waste. You can learn more by watching YouTube.
You can learn more just from watching the History Channel.
Yeah, that's very true.
That and common sense should be fucking mandatory. You know how many people we know that don't know how to change a tire?
Too many.
It's fucking embarrassing. Like, you're a grown-ass adult who pays bills. You should know how to do this.
Right. It's just so many lazy parents. They don't want to do the work to get their kids educated. They just want to leave it to their iPhone or their tablet or the teacher. And they're not making sure the kids are actually learning anything that's needed. It's all just a terrible system, and the children lose the most. Yeah, I could also go on about the whole system for days. It's been an hour and a half. I'm gonna take a break to recharge my phone because I am at 20%. And when I am charged up, I will go back on live. But I appreciate all of you guys who stopped by. I always enjoy hearing from you all. I love all of you, and I'm praying for all of you. Be good to yourselves and to each other, and I'll see you later.